everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 6. We're back on the server. Things are going well, but as you can see, I only just realized our disks are full. So we'll have to fix that during this episode. The other thing to take note of is, well, actually, there's a few things. The first thing is they're full, right? So obviously nothing can go in our system. If we look at these alloys that we set up automation for in the last episode, we're not getting any more of them, which I think is also because, well, you know, it's full, right? But there is another possible reason as to why we might not be getting any, even if we did fix the disk drive issue. And you're looking at it. Our dragon is bigger. Our dragon is finally a stage 5. Stage 5. 5 stages. This is pretty much as big as they get. This is absolutely insane. Just to give you some scale, because it's a bit hard to tell, it's bigger than a chunk. It's currently, it is within 6 chunks. I guess 5, yeah. But that is insane. So, Massive Dragon, I guess it's over here as well. Massive Dragon, we might have to possibly move it around to make sure that it can charge this stuff again. See, it should still be working. So I think, You know what, let me clean this up. Alrighty, it is back in action. That is insane. So I am curious, do you reckon that charges it faster? And makes, because it's obviously, it looks like it's breathing more lightning than normal, so my guess is yes. Another thing we need to do real quick is exchange these blocks for soundproofing. So wait for that to happen, and you watch, right as it kicks in, you'll just see the sound disappear. You ready? You'll see the sound, you'll hear the sound disappear. Right? Oh, how good's that? Just faintly in your left ear. You might be able to hear it. So yeah, that's back up and running. This guy should be working. Yep, slowly but surely he's working. That's fine. But yeah, we need to fix the drive issues now. I don't particularly know what we'll do. We could make an infinity storage disk. I was kind of avoiding it because, in theory, we shouldn't need to have that much stuff, right? What do we have a lot of? Is it really nether? Where are we getting this nether quartz? Hold on. Oh, wait. Nether quartz. Seeds? No, I think the seeds are fine, right? We do have a lot of them, though. You know what? What I might do is, just a bit quickly, should I do this? I don't know if I should. I kind of want to set up drawers for certain, some of these things, like the seeds and whatnot. I guess I could. In fact, I think some of this stuff... Ooh, actually, wow, we have a lot of this stuff. Oh my. I suppose I should show off how I do go about setting these guys up, or how I should, I guess. So the first thing you do is you separate them from your system. So obviously I don't have them hooked up yet. And you want to place in all the items that you need. So what I'm probably going to do is, I guess, grab this nether quartz. It's probably easier to have the nether quartz process, like this ore, and just store the actual nether quartz in there. So we're going to place nether quartz in one of these. I'll grab a few of the other stuff, like the seeds and the wood essence, maybe even the honey. We have a lot of honey blocks. Where are we getting this stuff from? Ender pearls as well? Yeah. Alright, hold on a minute. I'm a little bit suspicious now. Why do we have this much yellow cake uranium? I'm not sure if I believe that. 2.1 thousand uranium ore, 1.2 thousand uranium essence. Is this real? Oh, well, I guess, yeah. Has this been off? You know what? This has been off for a very long time. Oh, I didn't even consider that. Wow, okay. Sorry if you hear notifications, by the way, but oh my. I was not prepared for that happening. Oh, give me a second. Alright, well, at the least, we can get this up and running. So, you place your 4 items in, then you want to go ahead and lock it. So, you just right-click it with the drawer key, which you can make like so. And obviously, you can look it up in JEI. And that stops it so that if one of these slots runs out, so if we run out of ender pearls in here, it won't put anything else into the block. On top of that, what we want to do is put in a void upgrade. We might also want to put on a different type of upgrade. So I'm actually going to press U here. I think you can make emerald ones, and they're sort of the best. So we're going to make a few of these probably. So I'll place that there. Yeah, let's make as many as we can. 2, nice, good. So what you do with these guys is you place them in here, and this changes the maximum amount you're allowed to have. So the void upgrade is going to mean that anything above this maximum amount, so 32 times, how much can the drawer hold itself? Where does it say? Ah, yeah, so holds 8 stacks per drawer. So instead of only being able to hold 8 stacks of nether quartz, it is timesing in that by 32, and then by 32 again. So you can hold a lot. We probably, I feel like I said that really weird. We probably do want to add more just so that we, aren't wasting certain stuff. But anything above that maximum amount will just get voided thanks to the void upgrade. And that saves both our storage and the server in the long run. So then you can just break the drawer and it will pick it up. You can come and place it up here. Make sure that it's still locked. All of that stuff is still working. And then I believe, what do we want to do? An external storage? You know what? I think we actually want to do an exporter first. So let's search export. We have an advanced one. Can we upgrade these a few times? I think, the problem is our storage is so full that it's really hard to craft things because it can't put the previous recipe back away. Alright, well anyway, we're just going to place an elite exporter on the back here, and that should be relatively fast, and it should start dumping out these items into this drawer. So we should be able to see that by looking at maybe the quartz? What kind of number are we dealing with here? I mean, we have such an insane amount that we're not even noticing a difference. You know what? We're probably going to want to grab stack upgrades. I don't really want this to be the whole episode, so I do apologize if this isn't what you really want to watch, but I just want to get this up and running. I'll do this once and then the rest of the stuff off camera. Oh my god. I need to turn the magnet off. Alright, so stack upgrade, speed upgrades, and that should be speeding things up, quite literally. I don't know if we'll notice anything for a while. Ideally, I want to, how do we know if it's even working? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it is hooked up. Type items. Do I have to specify the items? You know what? I think I do. Yeah, I think that's currently the mistake that I'm making. Alrighty, so I'm going to add one of these into the list here, the Elite Exporter, just by shift-clicking them in. There we go. And now we should be able to see stuff moving. Yep, you can already see it's going down at like 0.1 thousand at a time. That's pretty good. We could also just shift right-click and look at how much is in here to measure it that way. But yeah, now we should be able to start clearing things. Yes, we can maybe empty our inventory a bit. Oh, isn't this beautiful? We're reclaiming our inventory. Alrighty, so I just upgraded this guy to an Ultra Exporter, and he appears to only take speed upgrades. So I guess he by default transfers the stack, so this guy's probably insanely fast. Let's actually check our network. Does it look like it's going faster? If I'm honest, I can't really tell. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. I also went ahead and set up the other one here. This guy has the essence, the honey blocks, the glowstone, which apparently we weren't storing in a barrel or a drawer, and the lithium dust. So that takes care of a few of our really big hitters. Okay, we can continue with the episode. So, at the end of the last episode, you might recall that we were growing some dragons. They went ahead and they did hatch. So if we search, I've actually stored them in here. So we have the ice dragon and the fire dragon in here and here. So we can go ahead and place these guys down. Here's our little ice dragon and our fire dragon. So we can right click on these guys and at least one of them hops on our shoulder. You know what? I wasn't sure if you could have them on both, but how cool is this? These are both of our little dragons. Awesome. And there they are. And if you... Oh. Uh-oh. Do they take fall damage? No, okay. I was going to say, I don't really know if they know how to fly just yet. We can shift right-click on them to, I guess, read about them. Oh, this one's a male. What's our fire dragon? Also a male. Nice. Alright, we'll pick them up. Da-da-da. So, they've obviously they need to grow at some point. So what I might actually do is head over here. Block off this entrance like I think I said I would the other day, but I just didn't. So just block it off like that. I mean, that should be good enough. Oh, there's also some other holes that we've uncovered that I'm going to have to block off. And we're just going to let our dragons roam, right? Let them grow up, let them sit out here for a bit. So that is essentially what we're going to do. Oh, here's the hole. Alrighty, well, there we go. I should probably hit them with a dragon command stick just to make sure that they're sitting. Oh, escorting, wandering, staying. Staying. There we go. Okay, that way they should hopefully not fly out the hole in the roof, which we're going to do. So we're being a bad role model. So they will grow up, and then eventually we can use them to make different types of alloys, right? And that's where we're at currently. So that's the recaps done. That's the big issue being our storage. That's that sort of fixed. It's still, it's not perfect. Oh, actually, wait. Before we continue, I do need to add these nether quartz to be processed. I think they go in an enrichment chamber. Yes. So what we're gonna do is head over here. Are we? You know what? I don't remember what we're doing. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do here is actually place an ultra exporter and an ultra importer, I think. Because we could hook it up with the crafter, but I don't really know if that would work. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to say nether quartz ore goes in, and I think that's fine. I think this guy will just take out the rest. He's on a blacklist, so yeah. I mean that should essentially work. If we wanted to make it specific, so there's no confusions in the future, we could grab the nether quartz, make this guy be a whitelist, and put the nether quartz in there. And that should just take care of all of our issues. So, yeah, I guess I can put speed upgrades in that, but I don't think it needs it. We can double check just by heading over here and... Well, actually, it's not really taking anything. I think maybe we have to change the side config to input from the front, possibly? Maybe? If it wants to work? Okay, yes, input at the front does work. It was just being a bit slow. Can't wait for the server wipe, if I'm honest, or the map wipe. Hopefully things run better. So yeah, that's stuff for process. It's clearly going to take a little while, but yeah. Oh, another very important thing. This is actually very important. I had a test the other day to do with these furnaces. So you might recall that a little while ago we said that you couldn't use these iron furnaces anymore. They caused an incredible amount of lag. Well, they don't anymore. Quite simply, they don't. I want to show you an example, because it's pretty exciting. So if you want to use these iron furnaces again, like the Allthemodium one, or the Vibranium one, or whatever, you can. There's nothing stopping you. I'll double check right now, but the mod dev did a lot of work, apparently, and optimized pretty much all of it. It's pretty crazy. So, how can I show this off best? You know what? I reckon we can just replace this. It should be fine. At the moment, this guy's hooked up to a crafter over there with an entangled block on top. So I think all we do is we break it. We can place the furnace here. Then this guy has a similar configuration here. So let's reset all of them. We would like the top to be an input and an output, I think. We want the back to be just an output. I think this should be fine. We want it to do auto on both. That'll just help things along. And that's pretty much it, if I'm honest. Then we should be able to get, I believe we have this guy, yeah, a wireless heat receiver. We can place this in the bottom, and that will wirelessly provide power. It's currently bound, if we head over here, to this guy, to that wireless heat transmitter. Just to show you what's going on in case you don't really know what I'm doing. So now, in theory, if I search for something like, say, stone, and we say, I would like... Well, what should we go for? I want to go big, but I don't want to go too big. Let's say 10,000. I would like 10,000 stone smelted. I'm going to click start. And first things first, how do we know if it's working? Okay, you can see a stack just showed up. Another stack. You can't even see it moving. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. How can we... How can we utilize this a bit better? Currently, it's got a netherite crafter, so that shouldn't be a problem. But, I mean, as you can see, it is incredibly fast. If you can see. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, as you can see, it just flicked on for a second there. I'm going to do a profile for 10 seconds. So what that means is in these next 10 seconds, or roughly 10 seconds, it's going to be watching the server. It's going to be keeping an eye on what's creating lag and how much lag it's creating, which means even though this guy's only ticking every so often, we should be able to see pretty much what it's doing. And as you can see, this guy's using less than this enriching factory. That is insane. I also did some stress tests on specifically just the furnace running non-stop, as in we had like a infinite source of cobble on the left and then a trash can on the right, and it was just going as fast as physically possible, and it was less than the enriching factory. So these furnaces are back in play, and as you can see, they're so fast. They're so fast. Okay, was that everything? So far, this has been what? This has been like 26 minutes in my recording. Hopefully it's not that long in the actual video of just recaps and fixing issues. But I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, let me figure out what I'm actually doing for this episode. Because believe it or not, I didn't have a plan. Okay. So I figured I would come over to the suggestion board for some ideas of what to do, and there's a few more boards. I'm gonna have to read these guys. I'll show you them on camera so you can have a look here, but then I'll probably read them off camera and figure out which one I'm gonna do. Oh, you know what? There are quite a few good ones here. Quite a few ones that I want to do. So the Allthemodium alloy Paxel, we should definitely do something like that now that we've got automated alloys of this. Like what, 260? That's pretty good. We can definitely work with that. On top of that, if we come over here, check to see if you can use Woot to obtain loot from dragons. That's a cool test. We'll definitely do that. Some of this other stuff's pretty cool. I have no idea what a mycelial reactor is. I feel like I've heard of it. Not at mycelial reactor. So here it is. It's going to cost Nether Star, some ether gas, Supreme Machine Frame, which I think uses some of this ether gas or ether or whatever. Plastic netherite. Okay. What does it do though? It makes a creative capacitor for iron jetpacks, I guess. Okay. But what does the actual thing do? Oh, we might have crashed. But it doesn't even say what it does, regardless of whether we've crashed or not. I don't know what's happening. Alright, I looked through the book, and I found it. Mycelial reactor. Probably pronouncing it wrong, but, I mean, what do I pronounce correctly? Using the mycelial network, a subspace domain containing a living vegetative mass of fungus called the mycelium, this reactor can detect the other mycelial generators and generate massive amounts of Fe or RF. For this to happen, once instance of each generator needs to be working at the same time. Okay. Alright. Maybe new technologies can be discovered in the future using this network. Interesting. One instance of each generator needs to be working at the same time. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure if I search generator, you can see there's... Oh yeah, all of these are mycelial generators. So I would need to have one of each of these running in order to get the mycelial generator to run. Okay, that is definitely something fun that we can work towards. Rocket? What does this use? Gunpowder? Okay, yeah, that's definitely a task. That is not happening in this episode, but I am excited to do that in the future. As opposed to what we can do in this episode, the dragon stuff and the alloys I sort of want to do, but we have done those recently. I don't know. Oh, the other thing, the void miners. So those are that guy in the guy at the bottom in the middle, and these floating ones. Those are void miners, and they're pretty good. So we will have to work on those soon. Oh, there's a lot of things we need to do. Okay, I have an idea. What we're going to do is make a Paxel. So if I go ahead and grab my Paxel, we can grab this guy. We should be able to grab the Paxel blueprint. In fact, I think we just make this in our inventory. We can go ahead and grab these unobtainium Allthemodium alloy ingots. Now, there's a few things we can do. One is we can just make the tool. So if I place the Paxel blueprint here, we can place however many of these we need. I think it's 4? 5? Yep. And we can make an unobtainium Allthemodium alloy Paxel head. It's that simple. The problem is, let me grab that back. The problem is that Silent Gear has a lot of features. These machines are all for Silent Gear. The Salvager breaks apart the tools. The Material Grader grades the tools. So as you can see, this is currently grading them. And you can have a grade of the best grade, I think is SS. And that will run better. Not run better, but it'll perform better, right? It'll be higher quality. There's a Metal Alloyer. Well, I guess you can look it up. Metal Alloyer. Let's have a look. It's a work in progress, so it's not really working at the moment. And we have a recrystallizer. I think that was a work in progress too. And then we have this guy, a Starlight Charger. This guy's fully charged, and I think you can charge up your alloys or ingots. Let's first see, does this work? Can I place these in here, and will it use glowstone? This is a greater catalyst tier 1. Oh, it is working. Okay. Why don't we just wait for this to happen. We'll sit here for a bit. Alrighty, we got a grade of A. I guess that's okay. Let me also grab some of these out. If I compare just the two of these ingots, I guess, you know what, you can see a pretty good difference there. So for instance, what we can do is we can look at the harvest speed. So that's one of the green text in the top left. It goes from a 48, that's the default one, just a normal ingot. It goes up to a 50.4. So for speed, that's pretty good. And you can look below that at the attack damage in orange. That goes from 500 for the normal alloy to 525. Also pretty good. Durability at the top goes up quite a bit. It does make better. And keep in mind, this is only the A class. So if we get lucky, we got another A class. Like, already, these are better than just using the normal ingot. So if we don't get an S class, it still doesn't necessarily matter. What I am going to try and do is, I think I can put the ingot in here. So I'm putting A ingot in there. And does that charge it? Material charger. Material grader. What is this called? Oh, a starlight charger. That's what it's called. Starlight charger. It doesn't actually say what it needs. Huh. I'm pretty sure I'm meant to put something in the bottom though, right? That makes sense. We have heads. Oh god. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure, yes. We're going to pretend that isn't happening. B grade. Oh, we got an S grade. Okay. The S grade compared to the A grade, it goes up again by, for the harvest speed, another 2. Another 2.4, sorry. It's pretty much the same gap that there was between the normal ingot and the A class. So obviously, that's pretty good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I am actually going to make a tool using these ingots. We'll use an S grade, 2 A grades, and we might as well just use a normal grade. Oh, they just took my ingot, I think. I need another one. This ghost in my inventory is trolling at the moment. Alright, we're going to make this. Oh, and it does keep track of it. You can see on the right side there, it has the initials of what grade the tool is. So here we go. That can go there. And then we just need a tool rod. Ooh. I'm going to put this in my inventory. It better not disappear. I need what? What do I need? I need tool rod. I've made unobtainium tool rods, but I probably just want a normal Allthemodium alloy one. Sorry, an unobtainium alloy one. So place this here, that there, and we get 4 of these. Sure, why not? And then I should be able to just combine them. And let's compare. So here's our Paxel. This does a damage of 133. Oh my. This guy does damage of 532. Wow. That is better than our cleaver. So imagine if we built a cleaver. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I mean, surely we do that, right? I mean, surely. Isn't there a cleaver blueprint? How do we make the cleaver? Huh? You know what? I'm looking at the side here, at all these different tools. I feel like I don't see a cleaver. How did I make a cleaver? Have they removed the cleaver? Do I now have an artifact of what once was? Or do I just use a sword blueprint with the alloys? I'm a little bit confused, if I'm honest. Cleaver? No. Huh. Have they removed cleavers? Honestly, I'm going to guess that they have. Huh. Okay. Sure. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I've been looking here for, like, minutes. Tinker's Construct. Silent Gear. 2 different mods. 2 different mods. I need to wake up. Okay. So, if I wanted the cleaver... Is this the cleaver head? This is a tough tool handle. I'm not sure if we can smelt this alloy. What am I doing here? As you can see, I'm very lost at the moment. I do apologize if this video is not that good. Casting table, molten gold. That's not what we want. Okay, it's showing that we can't liquefy it in a tinker's furnace. So possibly we can't make it into a tool? You know what? I had a quick look and even E grade is better than a default alloy ingot. So it's actually better to just grade these, even if you don't get the right level that you want. So that is very good to know. So we're going to use B, because currently that's the best we've got graded. Once again, we can upgrade these in the future quite easily. And I want to make a sword blueprint just to see how much damage it does compared to our Paxel, because, yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm honest. Unobtainium alloy, that, handle, and that. 512? Okay, so it pretty much does the same amount. Obviously, if we had it using A-grade materials, like the same grade materials, it might be doing a lot better, but very interesting to know. So yeah, I'm just going to ignore the sword then, and we'll just keep using, we'll just use the Paxel. Can we put enchantments on it? I don't recall. Oh, we can. Oh my god. Okay. This guy now has Silk Touch, Miner's Fervor 3, Excavate, Experience Boost, and Life Mending. Honestly, not that good. We're just gonna grindstone that. This time we got like teleportation and stuff. So Life Mending, Miner's Fervor 3, don't know what that is, Silk Touch, Experience Boost, teleportation, and Soulbound. We're just gonna leave it for now, because that way it'll make up for the other sword that we used to have. What am I trying to say here? That had teleportation, so we've got that little feature back. That lets us like shift right click to teleport and teleport to these player anchors, or whatever they're called. Travel anchors. Okay, so what was I doing? I was this is a mess of an episode. I don't know. Hopefully it's not a horrible episode. What was I going to do? I've already forgotten. We need Woot, and we need to make ourselves a mob shard, because we were going to go see if we could absorb the energy from a dragon and see if that works. So attack a mob with the shard to capture. Kill mobs to fill the shard. Shard must be in your hotbar to fill. Okay, yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Sadly, though, this does mean I need to go and find another dragon in that other dimension, so I'll meet you guys back with a dragon, I guess. Alright, I think it's probably good to show the actual speed of this pickaxe, and look. Nothing crazy. I expected more. To be fair, we can put efficiency on this guy, so do keep that in mind, but, I mean, look at the speed difference. I mean, is there even a reason to? This guy is insane. Yeah. Every single block I mine is giving me experience. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, that would come in handy. Oh, okay, we have a dragon. Okay. So what do? Attack the mob with the shard to capture it. We're still bugging about a little bit, but here we go. Here's a dragon. I've left click. Oh, it has the lightning dragon attached. Okay, so now we just have to kill the guy. Oh, we're taking some pretty heavy shots. Let me quickly change my jetpack for the mecha suit. Okay, we should be safe now. Remember to do that if you're following along at home. I cannot see the health though. There it is. The Paxel doesn't feel like it's as good at killing as the Cleaver was. I will say that. Yeah, it's not doing nearly as much. Why is that the case? Alright, let me get my Cleaver back and double check. Unobtainium Cleaver. You know what? Maybe it has a bunch of perks that make it better, because, look, this is infinitely better. Look at this. It's just working so much better. Okay. Maybe that Paxel isn't as good as I thought it was. Because it doesn't mine quickly, and it's not good for killing, so what's the point of it? Yeah, okay. So, 1 kill out of 5. Alright. I'm extremely intrigued. The problem is, I would have to find 4 more lightning dragons if I want to really put this to the test. Should I? I reckon we should. Dragon number 2. I do want to show you that I'm finding these dragons because obviously I could easily go and spawn in some baby dragons and kill them off camera, so you will get to see each dragon that I discover. Alright, that is dragon number 2 dead, and yep, it does go up too. Beautiful, beautiful. And that was without right-clicking him before killing him, so nice. Everything's working well. We actually got an egg for that, and it was an amethyst one. I thought I'd add that as well. Oh, here we go. Another dragon, our 3rd dragon. This is in the same biome, by the way. I haven't found I haven't had to leave. It is a lightning dragon, so yep, we'll quickly take care of him. Oh, if if it lets us. This might be a long one. Okay, I might actually leave that in the video because the server stopped lagging and I pretty much insta-killed him. That was definitely beautiful. Another egg, the copper one, and that is our third of 5. It's going pretty good. It's definitely, you know, it's going alright. Ladies and gentlemen, dragon, I believe, number 4, if I can if I can get to him. Come on. There we go. Oh, he's a big one. Okay, well. Oh, and he's packing a punch. Alrighty, that is the dragon down, and a black dragon egg. That seems pretty cool. There we go. That is the 4th out of 5. Now, there's a few things we do have to take into account once we do actually get this dragon done and dusted, and that is, our current factory is broken. And we're probably going to have to upgrade it, even if it was working, so sadly we are going to have to do some more woot building, but luckily I think we just have to make the parts, and, I mean, it should be easy in theory. Yeah, one more dragon. One more lightning dragon. And we're good. And here's the lightning dragon. By the way, if you're going to explore much like I am and like tear apart these walls and stuff, please make sure that you have a dank on you or something equivalent that voids stuff. All of this netherrack that I'm picking up just gets voided, which means nothing left on the ground. I've got a magnet on. It's that simple. The stuff's really easy to make, so please don't kill the server running around. Alright, well, here we go. This is the last dragon. 13,000 health. That's going to take us a little bit. Alright, the dragon is dead. Our mob shard is fully programmed. I'll pick up this loot and I'll head back to the overworld. And of course, we got another amethyst dragon egg. Pretty cool. Alright, back to the overworld. Alright, so it's fully programmed. It's in my inventory. And we need to fix this, which is a bit of a mess. And if I'm honest, it's a bit of a pain. What we can do though is if we grab the intern, this guy right here, we can figure out what we need by right-clicking on this guy. Ooh, I'm sorry for your ears. And by having chat open, which I should probably do. Alright, so we're going to right-click it once. Please don't make a loud noise. It's going to need some stuff. A factory connector. Some annoying stuff. Because this guy uses previous blocks to make the new blocks. Oh my god. The whole woot system, I'm not a big fan of. What do we have a lot of? Celadon essence. Okay, so we're going to make some Celadon blocks, but they need light blue plates. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. So if you remember, the light blue plates we put in this injection press, and it injects pure fluid dye into the plates pretty easily. And this guy, you know, you put red dye, yellow dye, blue dye, white dye, and it makes this pure dye fluid. So here we go. I want to build the stuff off camera, but I also don't want to do that off camera because I don't usually like doing stuff off camera, but it's also like, oh my god, the recipes are so annoying. Is there an easy way to automate this? Sort of. Okay, wait, how do we make these casings? The casings are pretty easy to make. We can entangle this up and sort of automate it. What are we thinking? Do you reckon I should automate it? I reckon I should. I reckon that's what we're going to do. Okay. First things first, get the spectral eye out of us so that we don't have that annoying thing pop up. Obviously, we're going to use some entangled blocks to do this. To make things look pretty at least. So we're going to entangle this injection press. We're going to run back around here to our backyard. And we're going to chuck it... I guess on the end of this is fine. Alright, so here is the injection press. This guy is going to get a crafter on top of him. We're going to use a diamond crafter. Why not? We're going to place this guy down, use our morphing tool to switch into a wrench from RS, Refined Storage, and place it like that. That should work. A cable on top, that should work too. Okay, beautiful. Now, in theory, all I have to do is make patterns for everything. You might be wondering, what do I mean by everything? I mean, essentially, the entire woot mod, which means all of this stuff. So not only the recipes for the plates being injected, but also the original plates and also the blocks. Should be doable. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Okay. As you can see, we have quite a few patterns. We don't have everything, but we have a fair amount. So a lot of these will go in here. That will be pretty much everything that isn't the colored in dye patterns. These guys will go over all the way outside and into this guy here. So in theory, now we should be able to auto-craft certain things. In order to test this, first I should probably empty this guy, like that. We can put this stuff away, and let's give it a shot. So let's say I would like some, let's say I would like some light blue die casings. So I'm going to click that, and in theory, we should get 16 light blue casings. Nice. Now I'm going to say I would like 16 of these light blue die plates. Let's click start and press that. The casings have disappeared, and they should be in here. Ooh. And then we should also possibly see them get taken out. They might also not. Yeah, so they didn't get taken out. It's a good thing we tested. All that means is that we just have to add an exporter. No, an importer. Import into the network. That will go right here. So we'll break this. Place an importer. And that should be fine. Yeah. That should all be fine. That should now work. Alrighty, so the next step in this whole situation is we're going to get an interface from Refined Storage. We're also going to get a crafting card. Or crafting upgrade, it's called. So we'll craft one of those as well. We've made these before, so we have the recipes already made here. Oh, do you know what just happened? We are completely out of quartz at the moment. So we can actually switch this guy over to be an external storage. Which one is he? The quartz is the middle one. So I'm going to break this. I'm going to place external storage on it like that. We're going to open this guy up, set the priority to be 10. So it's a higher priority. And that should pretty much be it. We should also be able to see, possibly, more nether quartz coming in here, still. Oh, well, actually, it appears to be completely full, doesn't it? Huh. Okay, well, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter then. I think all the extra stuff is just going to get voided. Okay, yeah. Alright, so yeah, what we're going to do now is place an interface up here. We're going to place an external storage on it. I believe, how do we have these configured? I guess they're just configured how they are normally. So yeah, just an external storage. Inside this interface, what we're going to do is place a crafting upgrade in the top right. That allows it to craft anything we place in here. The next step I want to do is I kind of want to get like 16 of every single type of these things, if that makes sense. So what I might do is like grab 16. Essentially just grab 16 of everything. Alright, you know what else I've noticed? So, what my plan is to auto-craft all these things, all these different die plates, but then I sort of realized there's this thing, the machine output from a die mixer. I reckon we should probably give it a shot and see if we can make it. So it's sort of scaring me because I think we're going to need some plastic. Missing tiny dry rubber. Alright, so just then I went over here and tracked down my HDPE sheet maker, which is this guy here. And he was not working because this output gas tank was full. So I just placed a chemical tank here to dump all the excess oxygen. So now we're getting those sheets, which means we can actually just make, we can make this using them. We don't actually need the plastic. So all that's left then is white dye, which we can use the bone meal to make. So there we go. That should be everything. Here we go. Dye mixer. Now, how does this guy work? Let's go ahead and slap him up here in our little mischief junk area. So you need all the 3 different types of dyes, and then I guess you get to pick whichever dye you want. We're probably not going to use that, but it's good to know because we definitely could in the future, I guess. Okay, but anyway, for now, we have all these different dyes in here. We can add more as we need them. And ideally, now we should be able to craft the stuff from Woot a little bit easier. Like, if we click on this, we've got the stuff ready. And it's going to constantly be keeping these guys stockpiled up. So we should, in theory, as long as we're, not using up more than 16, we should be covered. So I guess I will now just build the rest of this probably off camera. Gonna be a bit messy. Oh, okay. Honestly, it did not take that long. I had to craft a few things. We made like all these different caps, pretty much. The Exempus caps, the Theorosius ones. I can't pronounce it. I'm not even going to bother. But here it is. This is now functional again in theory. What we have left is a skeleton collector here, or controller, an Enderman one. We have the Creeper one, and then over here, we're missing one. So what we need to do is make another mob controller. So that shouldn't be too hard. Mob controller. And we're about to find out exactly what we need here. What do we need? Oh, God. This is pain. And to make the prism, you put a piece of glass in this injection press as well, I believe. Let's see if it starts moving. Yep. there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so now what we need to do is find the anvil, which is this guy here. Let's break the top off it so we can see what we're dealing with. Really should have thought about that during the design, but apparently I'm not that... I can say that. We placed the mob shard, I believe, then the prism, and the Stygian iron plate, and then we right-click, and here we go. Mob controller, lightning dragon. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and place this guy down, I guess. So he's going to go on this side, right here. Boom. Ooh, we have the right level. Exemptus level 4. That is what we currently have. We can right-click again to double-check. We can hover over it, yeah. Exemptus level 4. Holy moly. So, in theory, what I might want to do here is actually, I'll just break the importer for now. Oh, I didn't want to break the chest. Quickly place the chest back on the... loot exporter. Boom. Okay. So, loot should show up in this when it's been looted, right? I think I can open it up as well to see exactly what we're getting. Ooh, is this going to show us what we're getting? This is the loot pool. So from the lightning dragon, we have a 14.6% chance to get dragon souls. And that's it. We're not actually going to get any of the other hides or anything. So, honestly, a bit of a fail. But I guess the fact that I'm showing this to you guys, not entirely a fail, I guess. That is unfortunate. Oh, I did not want to do that. Okay, well, bit of a waste of our time. But once again, at least now we know. And hey, it forced us to actually fix this machine and get it up and running again. So, that is definitely a benefit. Because, I mean, now it's working, which is good. Is this chest... I feel like this chest isn't meant to be there. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. So from the explosion that happened that other episode, we've fixed this guy. He's currently not working though because we need fluorite, which we'll get to that eventually. We've fixed this guy as well that blew up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything is working, right? Everything's going good. Oh, the donator tower. We got to go there in a second. Thank you to whoever added all these suggestions over here. I will definitely get to them. We now know. Where is it? Where is it? Check to see if you can use woot to obtain loot from dragons. I believe you can make a thing as well. Yeah, so this bag of yurting, sorry, I'm all over the place. This guy here is made with wool, an enderpearl, and a piece of string. And you can actually, I believe, you can shift right-click on stuff, like that sign, and it puts it in this bag, and then I can move the bag over here, and it moves the entire sign, so I don't have to write it myself. So there we go. That's been completed. Some of this stuff that I'm working on, I can move over as well. For example, drum roll, please. It's happening. We're getting there. What was I working on? Oh yes, attempt to get an alloy block of like all the different dragons. That can go over there too. Anything else? The Allthemodium alloy paxel we have completed. Beautiful. We made quite a bit of progress. It didn't feel like we made much progress, but we did. We're ticking stuff off. Okay. So yeah, I definitely want to do the void miner stuff because I think they can be really cool. I've heard they're very fast when you get to the higher levels as well. And you can put like where is it? Yeah, you put modifiers and different lenses on it to make it crazy. So I want to try that. And yeah, and we'll slowly chip away at that mycelial reactor at some point. Whew. Okay. I guess that's it. We'll go over here to the donators. Here we go. Oh, someone's yoinked a ATM star. By the way, if you do take these, it's sort of just ruining your own gameplay. It's sort of like, if you wanted to, you could play with cheats on. You know what I mean? You could just give yourself stuff. So it's like, I mean, you can if you want, but I mean, you're sort of only hurting your own gameplay. So it's up to you at the end of the day. Thank you to the donators: Skeletor Jacob, Oathus, Derpy Snow Luna. Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, Derpy actually showed me earlier. There's these guys, ambient discs, and they are extremely cool. We're going to have to try and get a few of these in one of the upcoming episodes as well. So thank you. Thank you for donating over on Discord as well as VRifty. And then for the channel members, thank you Mugs and to Coolest for supporting the channel financially. So yeah, thank you guys. And thank you the viewer at home watching the video for, well, sticking by this episode. Yeah, I don't know. What was I going to say? I'm not sure if this video went too well. We got some stuff done, but I didn't really have a good goal going into it, so it might have been a bit over the place, and for that I apologize. Hopefully in the future we have a little bit more of a plan going into things. You guys seem to like not necessarily the chaos, but the unscripted stuff, and I do try and do that. I do try and sort of I try to go in with a goal, but I don't want to like pre-plan every single step to the point where you're just sort of watching a tutorial every episode. It's nice to, I guess, have a little bit of personality in it. We obviously do tutorials, but yeah, obviously, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, just before we go, have our dragons grown at all? No, but they're still alive, so that's good. Hopefully. Oh, wait, the radiation. Will that be a problem? Ooh. I didn't think about that. Do you think the radiation will be a problem? Health 20? Health 20. I guess let me know if the radiation is going to be a problem. Honestly, even if these guys die, as sad as it might sound, we have so many dragon eggs. We have some fire ones, some lightning ones, and I can go and get some more ice ones now. I know where to get them. So yeah, let me know though if I should be worried. Keeping in mind that our bees do die from the radiation. So I don't know if it's different for dragons, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.